Participating as we speak. Ball played deep now into the soccer zone. We are just underway, less than a minute in. Here's John Klein for St. Louis, across to Preki. Preki off to a tremendous start this year in the MSL. Ahead to Segota, turns and scores! Bronco Segota with a beautiful move in front of the goal on Jacques Ladouceur, and then the turnaround shot to beat Victor Nogueira, and 55 seconds into the game, St. Louis with the 1-0 lead. Well, Bronco Segota, who is in the best shape maybe in the last 10 years of his career, great move on Ladouceur, who had a hold of his hand, trying to grab a little bit of Segota that he could, but Bronco with his strength spinning off and finding the top corner. And Segota gets his 7th goal of the year and puts St. Louis in front very early here at the arena. Now for Dougherty, too far for him. Clavillo quickly sends it back into Ted Eck, who misjudged that as it bounces back to Nogueira. Here's Paul Dougherty out of Leamington Spa, England. And what an impression he's made in San Diego in his few short seasons. Pass and a score. Ladouceur beating the defender back there, Terry Brown, and then slipping it underneath Gorsuch. And Jacques ties it up on the setup from Paul Dougherty. And Jim Gorsuch's not going to be happy with that one. It looked like a harmless enough play, but some miscommunication by Gorsuch and Brown as we see Dougherty handling the ball, cuts it to the left side, then a nice move inside. Just slipped it through for Ladouceur, and that was a softie indeed as he beat Gorsuch going down to his right side. Brown had that angle covered, but Gorsuch was going the other way, and Jacques comes up with the goal for San Diego to tie it here in the first period. Kerr gets on up front. There's the ball right to him. Collects it with his right foot, settles it nicely for Ben Collins. Now running left side is Whitman. Nice ball out of the corner from Dougherty. In front, they score! Oh, what a great play by the Sockers, engineered by Paul Dougherty's brilliant ball out of the midfield. Very alert running by Whitman, and a great change as Kerr came on and got into position, and the Sockers lead 2-1. This is textbook San Diego soccer. Here is Dougherty with the great pass outside of his right foot, and that gave the ball a little bit of a spin, kept it from going too close to the boards, and Whitman, knowing he was at a tight angle, centered it for Kerr rather than try for the bad angle shot, and that will be Kerr, not Wade, with the goal. You saw Wade there, but it's John Kerr who scores the goal, and he continues to impress in his first season. He came on a great bench change just as the Sockers got possession in the back, and they quickly and alertly used that great change to their advantage and created a goal. With the shot is Hundle. He's tripped up, but they'll give it to San Diego with 2:24 left in the period. And as we mentioned, good crowd on hand here in St. Louis tonight, where they are averaging 9,001 per game so far this year. This, of course, also home of the St. Louis Blues, so they compete within their city among the wintertime sports, as the Sockers do. However, to a lesser extent, San Diego's competition with the Gulls. St. Louis Blues are a hot ticket here in St. Louis with, of course, Brett Hull. But a crowd average of 9,000 a game has to be encouraging for the ownership. Here's Clavillo, the playing assistant coach of the Storm. Ball behind Preki. He'll calmly wait for it off the boards. Now watched by Crow. This is a good battle. Kevin watching Preki. The shot and a goal as it deflected past Victor Nogueira, and there was no way for Victor to react after that, and we're tied. Crow was marking Preki and doing a pretty good job. Preki will take it left side. Kevin there, and that one will deflect off the other San Diego defender, Terry Woodbury, back there. And really, once it hit Woodbury, there was no chance for Nogueira, and Preki will get the goal.